What do you honor in your life? You might be surprised about the seeds you're planting. Welcome to Time Out with PC. I'm Pastor Cherie, and I'm looking forward to sharing some very interesting things with you today. The topic is called the seed of honor. So it's become pretty prevalent in our society today that our older generation, the baby boomers, and even younger, have become caretakers. So this is a little shift from things that we've talked about, but I want to share a promise with you from God for those of you who fall into this category. Now, I have a story to read to you. I wrote it out. This was kind of like what someone shared with me about what their life was like. And this, you might find yourself in this category. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm already on the way to my dad's house, 3 miles down the road. This short time is just what I need to transition into the day. What used to be my morning hours was accomplishing what was necessary to fulfill my job. Does that sound like you? This time is now devoted to helping Dad start his day by getting him out of bed, brewing coffee, spending peaceful moments together, and listening to him share his stories of the good old days. 3 months prior, his dad had fallen and broken his hip, and he's now recovering, and this has developed a whole new lifestyle at age 80. Also, this man's wife's father, who was 84 years old, was not able to walk, and for 3 months, he had to be lifted from his bed to his chair. So, and why do these people, and so many of them do this? Simple. Because of honor. Wow. Many people feel like the roles are reversed and that they are raising parents. Now, I want to give you a definition of what it means to raise. I found out, and this is for you if you've been struggling with being a caretaker. Raise is to lift or move to a higher level. Wow. So life is filled with so many seasons. And if you're in this season, it can be really challenging to transition from child to being a parent to your parents, even providing total care for a loved one. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You make every decision about every single thing on their behalf, and it's truly a shift in role play. I remember when my father was diagnosed with terminal cancer and nothing could be done for him. I moved from New England back home to Virginia to help my mother take care of him because he stayed in the house and it required both of us just to take care of him for the rest of what was left of his life. So I know what it's like. So yet we do it. And why? Because we get to, and it's an honor to bless our parents. I was just talking recently with some young folks who said we went on a trip to Vietnam, and in Asia, in all the Asian culture, honor for your parents, your grandparents is something that is an understood principle. But it's happening a lot here in our country, in America. And I just want to encourage you, if you're in that season of honoring your parents, God bless you for that. And God will bless you for that. And that's the topic today. So sometimes you might be overwhelmed to be tempted in this circumstance, but to be present in the moment, because it's not forever. It's really not forever. It is a season. So know that every word, every action, every meal, every phone call is such a blessing, and it doesn't go unnoticed. God notices. So God sees every seed sown and gives us a promise. I want to read it to you in Deuteronomy 5:16. Now, this is one of the 10 commandments, and the Bible tells us that it's the first commandment with a promise. Listen to this promise. Honor your father and mother as the Lord your God has commanded you, that our days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with you in the land which the Lord your God has given you. Now, that's an awesome promise. Long life and blessing in your life for the simple act of honoring your parents. So, honor is the seed for long life and promotion. Medical science has actually confirmed that amazing things happen when we're caregivers for our parents. Listen, this is medical science. Here's what they say: one, it helps lower blood pressure. Two, it improves heart health. And three, possible amends can be made by spending time together. And let me tell you, that's such a burden to be lifted, to resolve any family disputes or relationships that have broken apart. This is a wonderful time for making amends. Hallelujah. So it produces peace, which equals less stress, which equals better health. So I realize not all of us can be the ones providing care, but there's simple things that you can do along the way to just be a blessing. But when you help people in their golden years, your years will be golden as well. So may you live long and strong, those caregivers I'm talking to today. May you cherish every moment. May you find ways to lift or move your parents to a higher level. May you experience the peace our Father gives in this season of raising your parents. God bless. I hope to see you back next time on Time Out. And can I ask you to do me a favor? Would you subscribe? Would you share this with others that you know? Or like and even send a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you back next time. Hey, thank you for joining me today on Time Out. And I just want to ask you to do me a favor. Would you please subscribe, like, or share this podcast with others so we can spread the word?